Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some AP Twitch mid into a Victor. Absolutely despise playing versus Victor. This champion is so frustrating to face because he's difficult, but I'm going to see if I can do something early on. Even though he's going to hit me with everything here, I'm just going to continue auto-attacking and just getting my passive up because I feel like it's usually a better trade if I do that. Because this is like one of the only ways I've seen to like beat Victor early on as Twitch. Of course, we're a AP character that is all about stacking our Venom with our W and auto attacks. Our E causes a huge amount of burst, but I'll try to go more in depth about like laning phase and like what I'm looking for. That wave is fully gonna crash. I'm just gonna put a super deep ward down just to see if like she's on blue buff or not. He does have a potion still. I got him one time. I'll just use my E just to damage him the smallest bit because any amount of damage is really good. He'll just consistently poke us with his E, but it's still like not the worst possible thing for that to happen at this point. This wave will also come back towards us, and then he is like in a kind of strange spot after this point. Because like, I know that he wants to just dang it, dude. 1 HP. I shouldn't die to his laser. I could just walk away from it. He has no flash, so he should just die here. Because Briar was in the area. I'm trying to really use my sums during the early game versus such a difficult matchup. Also, this wave is really good. I should just base, because if I just base before he TP's back, I can just come collect it. We'll just immediately buy boots to get back faster. If he doesn't have, like, bone plating, it makes it a little bit easier, but Victor utilizes Resolve Tree so well because he can take Shield Bash and bone plating, and that just makes it so much more difficult to deal with, really. My team is, like, getting to a skirmish topside when I based, which is terrible timing, but if they can win, then I guess they can. I also have a pretty nice stealth effect. I got one more auto attack onto him there, so I did get to, like, re-trigger the full stacks. And he's stepped up really far. I might be able to kill him here, too. Yeah, he's just dead. The thing is that whenever your wave is screwed like this, it's really tragic. Because he has to step up so aggressively, but he should probably not be doing it until I show myself, because my stealth doesn't last that long during the early game. So there is no reason for him to step up, and probably he should just play it a little bit further away. I'm just going to build a Dark Seal because I feel like you can snowball on Twitch pretty easily. Our 2 core is one of the strong spike points that make you absurd. For now, we just deal, like, okay damage. Gnasher's Tooth, sometimes if you get, like, a huge advantage where you have it way before other people even have one item, you can one-shot them. But otherwise, the Death Cap spike is truly what we wait for because our AP ratios are so high. This is coming back towards us, and I think that we just, like, let it continue coming a little bit. I do want to get his bone plating, though, so I'm just going to chuck out this just to get him. And then we just use my E just to damage him, like, the smallest amount. Wow, he decided to go for an auto attack. You're going to continue going for auto attacks? Massive trade onto him once again. I'm also stealthing just to make him feel very scared about if I was going to go for him or not. I know that he'll want these minions, but it's difficult for me to go for him at this moment. I can't really, like, prevent him from probably getting it. It's super challenging, but there's a new wave coming in, and the wave is still pretty screwed for him, so there's a chance that other people might come mid and just try to kill him. And now he's just dead again. Because as soon as the wave is ruined and people are just rotating onto him, there's nothing really you can do. It makes the game a lot easier if you just think about wave states as, like, a way to make it so it's more difficult for them to play the game, because, of course, like, I can try to harass them, but also sets up our teammates, too. Here, we're just trying to shove because I really want to go spend my cash because I just got a bunch of it. They did kill somebody bot side, which is pretty nice. Victor could try to freeze this potentially, but it looks like he also could just take it with his E, which is what he did. Now we have my ultimate, so we have the bonus auto attack range, so it'll be even easier to keep the venom on him if need be. He's trying to shove in this wave very quickly. I'm wondering if I can even get there fast enough to fight him on it. I doubt it. I think that he'll just be able to get it, and if I try to initiate, it's just kind of pointless, so I'll just, like, grab this wave from kind of far away. I could have tried freezing it. Maybe. I don't know. I might just go for a roam, honestly. If he goes for a poke instead of trying to, like, take the wave, I can get first push so much easier. And then because I get first push, that allows me to just leave. I don't know if there's anything for me to do, though. She might die to the venom there. I'm hoping she does. If she doesn't, that's quite tragic. Dude, I might die because I'm so close to the turret. I risked not flashing because I thought there was a chance that I would not be within turret range, which was really risky, but in the end it worked out. We know where everybody is, so I should be able to shove this out. I also don't really have the biggest mana pool. I thought to use both, but it turns out that I can, so I'll just use both because I know that I'm going to be resetting anyways. Pretty nice for the early game. We can go buy a Blasting Wand, and then... Now we have 120 AP, 250 damage on my E right now, which is not the craziest amount, but it has a, 210% AP ratio, but it doesn't have base damage on it, so that's why the death cap spike is so important, because there's no base damage besides the physical damage portion, which we don't really care about, even though it does, add value, I guess, but... My ultimate is coming back up. Just poking him a little bit. I wanted to get his bone plating too, because I can never fight this guy unless his bone plating is gone. The easiest way of fighting this guy would be all-inning him. To kill him when he is able to just laser on repeat from really far distance is a bit of a chore for me. I know that I'll get hit, but that's okay. He can continue doing this. I just need to continue getting, like, small chunks onto him. Lilia is coming. I did not get hit. That guy burned his flash because he got scared that he would maybe die when I tried to keep the venom on him because I had a cask on the ground. He just walked through it and he had a bunch of stacks on him. So I wasted Lilia's time, didn't die to the gank. I have no mana anymore. And also, somebody took the plant up here, which kind of sucks, because I was going to use it. Because he might think that I will not stay for next wave. And because of that, and there's pink wards here, he doesn't know that I actually stayed to kill him if he goes for this. Because sometimes people get caught out by that kind of stuff. I think I'll survive. I don't even need to burn my flash because I had a feeling he just wouldn't have enough damage, and I was correct that he did the exact thing that I talked about. He stayed for the wave. We just burned Ignite and everything on him because we had a feeling that we could probably win. There is a Lilia still here, so let's just back away from that. Nice. Really good early game, clean plays. Just playing smart. Let's go for... I really feel like Ionian is sometimes better, but I'll go Swifty Boost this time. Maybe being a little bit faster could be good. Usually it's Swifties or going for the... Ionian boots for the CDR to make it so you can use E more frequently. Again, using my W and then E on the wave is kind of expensive, so just be aware that I go very quickly. If you do it a lot, then it's kind of bad. I just try to do it when I get back in a lane when I have full mana, because I can sometimes use that. I'm just looking around the map to see if there's any areas for me to go just yet, but I think that I just go mid for now. Thresh does not have Hex Flash. A little bit of a trade, but Lily is here. I have to flash that, otherwise I die. Because I would have gotten slept. I don't think the Thresh Lantern would have saved me. Pretty sure I just would have been continuously ran down if I got hit. Man, I don't really have much mana left to fight this guy. And Victor is not so weak of a champion that I would say that it would be very easy to even, like, deal with him. Yeah. Just, like, running in and killing him. As you saw last time, he kind of dished out a lot. So, no advantage for us. I lost my flash. We did get to poke him out of lane, I guess, and, like, deny him a little bit of farm, which is okay. The teamfight stage is really where Twitch shines, where I can just throw down my W, where hopefully a few people land on top of it and they're stuck inside of it, because the slow effect is ridiculous with a really high AP ratio on it for percentage slow. And you can make people unable to move. Like, even Lilia won't be able to move, and she's a really fast character, because slow effects are, like, better than speed up effects. It, like, overpowers it. Because if I have, like, 90% slow, that's still just going to bring her down to, like, nothing. And 90% slow is just 3 items, really. Lilia was around here last time, but Thresh tried. We got decent poke onto him again. I have my quest done. We said that they're playing pretty aggressively bot. I'm going down with Thresh right now because these guys are so overextended. They should not be up this far. Nice, that's fine. I mean, I will almost die. She might die to the Venom here because I just landed my E because I threw my W, and when it landed on her, she thought... I mean, as you can see, they almost kill me. Seraphine and Sona is not that bad of a, like, kill duo lane, even though they're double enchanter. But when I have the maximum stacks and I press my E, it's going to hit really hard. And it will hit way harder once we have that decap. The reason why we're even able to roam is because I pressured mid, and after I pressured mid by forcing him to kind of back away, then I just had free reign to, like, go bot lane with Thresh at that timing. Let's just try to save my teammate here. Nice, one kill. This person should die too, as long as I just press E one more time. Because you can't... Twitch's E range is really far. People don't expect it sometimes. Massive damage. I'm not able to kill, but they are like 1 HP. And I got another one. I died because I walked into it. Dude, I'm so upset that I got myself killed that way. Man, that did so much damage to me, though. Like, his E hit so hard, I feel. Oh, well. My mistake. I gave him a shutdown, but boy, are we strong. Like, also, I got an assist for that because Twitch's Venom lasts so dang long that sometimes... since it lasts 6 seconds, after the fight's already over, the last tick still is gonna, like, count me in combat. So now I can afford a Needless, which is a massive spike. Usually we just try to stealth near them, and then we will just use our... Also, the circle is missing. There's supposed to be a circle that shows, like, where they can see you. I don't know why it doesn't exist anymore. I think it's a bug, this patch. But we just try to run near them, slow them with W, and just, like, auto-attack a few times and press E. It's not really that complicated to play. It's just that you need to know whether you're gonna get, like, one shot if you do it to somebody, because some champions will just kill you. My team is fighting mid for kind of no reason at all, but, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just gonna continue taking this turret because I feel like this is the best thing that I can do. They are kind of low. I did not get hit by that. The team is just grouping up really hard. The enemy team, that is. I guess that this is just all warded over here. I did stealth. I mean, there's no chance that they would step up towards me when I'm stealth like this. There's wards everywhere. He didn't ping that ward, so I'll ward it instead. We should be able to maybe even just start it before they get back. Like, can we not? Just pull it out. They're gonna have to rotate in immediately, and they are like on a timer to do so now. Just throw down this to cut them off. If they really want to try to contest, go ahead. It's not gonna work. Darius wants to TP top to grab the wave, so I'll just go bot lane to collect it. Now we have 2 dragons. So we can just play for, like, Soul Win Con, potentially. I had a feeling Poppy could be here. I feel like she doesn't actually, like, hurt that badly with one combo, but if she continues doing that, it can kind of kill me eventually. Because she's really weak. Let's just grab the wave and just reset, because I'm not happy about my amount of HP nor mana right now. We just have to go. Another point in our W, because their ultimate doesn't go on a lower cooldown, so there's no point of putting any points inside of it. Doesn't do anything for us. I just probably should just continue going bot. I want to go mid lane really badly and like try to make a pick happen with my stealth, but... Looks like whoever went bot side did not want to take the turret, even though it was one auto attack from death. She just went mid instead. Let's just auto attack these twice for the backline. I'm trying to not use my mana here so I can now use inside of team fights, because there's probably no reason to use it anymore. This could be kind of risky. I don't know where Lilia is, but I need vision control so I can actually pressure. My team got Rift Herald on the other side of the map. It'd be bad if I died right now. We saw that Lilia was bot side as well. She tried. If that hit me, that could have been really bad, but it didn't land. I have another Needless, which is another big spike point, and we already got the objective on the other side of the map, so I should probably just do that for the time being and just be at, like, my strongest spike that I could be at. 350 AP. Also, lane swapping, yeah, that's fine too, because we don't even have TP, so I can just go top lane now instead. But before I go top lane, because it looks like the wave is going to take a little bit more time to even get there, I could maybe try to pressure this Seraphine or Sona if they step up. But only if they even step up in the first place, and it doesn't really look like they are, so let's just kind of not do anything too crazy just yet. My teammate is going to try to make something happen mid with this Rift, so I'm just kind of waiting around. They might try to kill the Rift here. That's one kill. That person dies too. So I'm just sticking around for like whatever objective is next and playing accordingly to like what the enemy is doing, plus trying to be stealth at the timing where it feels like they need to be ready to like fight, and then I'm just in the area already, which like ruins them. Dude, that guy just walked into my abilities multiple times there. I killed them. Stealth myself. He stopped the Lilia's ability too, and also my auto attack still went off. That was crazy by Thresh. They have to be so tilted after that. That was like really good fight. Is continuing to try to take this turret. You can see how much damage that my ability already does just with like a little bit of a trigger of it. Let's just take this one last mini and then we'll just base, because I do have my death cap now, and this is what I was explaining all this game, dude. The spike point of this item increases our damage by so much. And it will get even crazier once I even finish the other ones, too. Now we have 500 AP. This slows for 80%. This hits for 1,000 damage on a super low cooldown that's AoE, plus I also have crazy true damage, too. So even building, like, magic resist isn't the, like, easiest thing to, stop me. I'm not going top lane here, because if I go top lane, the wave is already going, so we just have to wait for somebody to go up there and collect it, and hopefully after they collect like this, then we can maybe try to make a play happen when they, don't have everybody together, but that's only if there's even an opportunity to do so. Poppy might be in this brush, because I did see her recently. If I slowed her there, she probably would have been screwed and died. It's kind of sad that she was able to escape. They do know where I'm at, so in the meantime, they could try to initiate on my team, so I'm hoping that they don't do anything really bad right now. Dragon is coming up in 10, and our vision control is really, really good around it. We just sit around it, and if they try to contest, we'll just fight. Because we can just throw down our cask as they come in and, like, prevent them from even, like, being able to contest at all. Also, I could maybe try going for this guy bot side, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, maybe if he doesn't have Merc Treads. I just want to damage test versus somebody that has Mercs, because usually I don't see that on Victor, and I also don't want to overcommit too deep towards him, because I could get myself killed. We did get his high-stack rocket belts, which is, like, nothing. And we did chunk the crap out of him, but overall, it's definitely not the best outcome ever. The top lane fight doesn't make any sense. They're trying to make a play happen. I mean, they probably are doing something because they figure that they are also fed enough, but I bet it was somewhat pointless. At least Briar is doing a lot mid. She's probably dead. I'll just take this farm because there's no way Briar is going to be able to get it anytime soon, so I might as well just do it. Dang, you are so dead, brother, right? Yeah, I feel like he's dead. We can probably stop them from going to Baron at least. I can also take a ton of those. So I got a bunch of the small raptors, which isn't too shabby. Dude, you are giga risking. What? Why would you ever try to do that? Don't get hit. I clear out the wave mostly so they don't get the turret, because that's the only thing that matters. There's a lot of throws going on, but we just play for what we need to do to win, which is just the neutral objectives and just fighting around correct positioned fights, really. Shouldn't be the most difficult thing to do going forwards. We usually build a defensive item after this. They are mostly AP, so I suppose that I'll just go for the Verdant Barrier. Both Zhonya's and Banshees both kind of still give you a pretty ridiculous amount of AP, so it doesn't feel like you really lose too much when you get it, where you're not building another offensive item. It still just adds a lot of value. You can get away with, like, not building it if you really want to. I do have videos like that too, but I think that this game, I just think that one single Lilia sleep can ruin everything. We have bot lane somewhat shoved out. The reason why we even want to, like, have bot lane start shoving is to try to force an enemy down there, so then we have numbers advantage to be able to get control of an area. That's the whole point. To also answer Darius's question. I lost my Banshees immediately. We did manage to get it. Lilia was preparing to sleep, but she can't. They are pretty grouped, but I think that we just base. Just play for the dragon now. It's very easy to win. Our wave clear is maybe good enough to wave clear this? I don't know. Oh, geez. Briar is going in deep, dude. I got a massive damage onto a few of them there. Like, I pressed my E and got a really good ultimate off, but of course they have the healing on their team, too. They have a huge amount of healing and sustain. So we have to be kind of careful about overextending, because I am mostly just trying to get my stacks up. But overall, it still worked out pretty well. Oh, I tried getting a W slow on her and she flashed away from it. Wow. I guess she was really that afraid of, like, getting caught by it. Like, look how big the slow is, I suppose. I mean, I guess it makes a little bit of sense to flash. Well, Lilia's flash is really important. Without flash, she can't do a really good combo. I'm gonna take this red buff. I need the regen, sorry. If we just get this dragon, we just get soul. I feel like it's just completely free. I'm just gonna throw down this just to prevent him from really chasing us here. Decent damage onto him. Team should be able to get the objective, and then we are good to go. Now, my Banshees is completed very soon. I'm just gonna wait for it. So we got mid inhib. The next thing to do is just taking any other side of the map. Like, we can go for bot lane turret or top lane turret. If we do a 4-1, then I have to get bot side. So I'll just go through mid because there's no reason for me to do it otherwise. But I think Yanara kind of hasn't been spending her cash, so her reset is going to ruin our tempo for being able to pressure. I can sometimes try to find picks onto people who try to kill the wave, but that also requires them to not know that I'm mid because we have Baron buff. And the Baron buff amplifying the minions is kind of showing them that I'm here. I'm just going to clear out this vision. Just putting down a little bit of damage. We see that the team is fighting really hard topside. I can't really rotate to it, but if they're able to win on their side, that's completely fine. Yeah, there's nothing really we can do for him, but at least we're getting bot lane turret. They also probably used a lot of ultimates, and we can try to pressure their base pretty decently. She might die to the Venom here, because I already got too many stacks on her, because my damage just ramps up way too fast. That also kills that person, too. So, like, Seraphine just got hit by one single W hit, got Giga slowed, just auto-attack a few times, press E, and if I have a decent amount of stacks on them, we'll just deal a huge amount. I didn't get to be part of very many fights, but nonetheless, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I don't know if the commentary style will feel a little bit different for what I was trying to do, but overall, not a bad game. Plus 30 LP. I did do most damage on my team. The true damage to champions was 12,000 out of the damage of 32,000, which is like 1/3 of my damage about. I know we're just estimating, and somebody's gonna be like, what do you mean about? It was over that or whatever. Anyways, stay tuned if you want to see Arena. Peace out. Have a great day. Farewell. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Twitch and Arena section. We are starting off with some gold augments here. We have Shrink Ray, which is always okay. Willing Sacrifice, we have Vulnerability. Wait. I mean, that works on my Venom, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does. Oh yes it does. I see the crits already. Okay. So we have my item damage and damage over time. Does not work on my E, I believe, because my E is just one single hit. If I got Jewel Gauntlet, it could be kind of crazy too, though. I did break the pillar before they break the pillar too. They got the plants kind of okay. I am definitely dead here because we don't have our Vex because she's just AFK. I tried surviving. Also, she's back, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna die here, but I figured that if I just die sooner than later, with them focusing me, then I can get res sooner because my team is still pretty tanky. So I'm hoping that that does happen, but if they can't, that's okay. Maybe they can just grab one kill. No, they probably can't. Close. Oh, wait. I was wrong? Dude, oh, she missed her ability again, dude. Okay, she did get in the end. Yeah, the Vex not being here at the beginning kind of made it a lot harder, but wasn't that bad. You can see that my vulnerability did literally no damage because, I mean, I don't have any AP early on with my items, so it's not really going to be hitting hard just yet. This is going to be something that has to scale up. Finding Jeweled Gauntlet would be really goofy. Jeweled Gauntlet makes it so your crits can crit, and it would work for that too. But otherwise, we can just have other damage over time effects. Like, it does include, like, your Nashor's Tooth can crit, if I want that. But we also could potentially go for a W spam build, where you don't go Nashor's Tooth, and you go things to make yourself faster, and you just kite really well. And then we build stuff that hopefully it has effects that also can be critting. Okay, we have Moonflare, Flesh Eater, Hexbolt, Divine, and Detonation. We'll take Detonation. I mean, if I remember correctly, somebody says that it does allow critting, but I guess that I just don't really understand how that would work, because you store the damage, and at any point, if it's enough to kill them, it detonates it. But if it was gonna kill them, then I think the detonation doesn't, like, it's gonna crit, but it doesn't matter that it crit, it was gonna kill them anyways. But it does have another effect of, like, if it's been 3 seconds and you haven't damaged them recently, it will also detonate. That could crit, I suppose. But I guess I was kind of confused when people says that it can crit, because it doesn't really have that much of a use, honestly. Considering it's more about storing it and keeping it on them. Especially because the damage storing of it kind of sucks. Because I have a damage over time effect. He's just gonna die here. So I got 1 kill. Now we just go for her. Now we just go for her. This has done 139 so far. Does anybody have anything to stack? They don't, right? Oh, wow, Innervating Locket has a new icon. Interesting. It's the old one. I guess that I do know that this is a new patch and all, but I wonder if Arena was changed in any way with some of the augments that I usually take. We have Doomsayer, Tap Dancer. Tap Dancer doesn't really matter. We have Laser Eyes. But we also have this one that has Personalized on it. I think I just might take that one. And then we will grab Ability Haste over Magic Pen, because I feel like I value being able to just, like, mostly kill people with the true damage, probably. Right now, it doesn't really hit that hard, but again, we just had no AP until now. Now we do. Now it does okay damage, I'm sure. But also only 25% chance to crit, too. So, it's like another thing, I guess. Twitch, I mean, not Twitch, Wukong should die. I did juke that guy's ability for a moment. Looks like he should just die here, because I was able to just, slow him to run. That round, it did another 118 damage again. The percentage is just, like, really bad. Or this augment sucks, and I am coping. There's also that possibility, I guess. It looks like Twitch's AP ratio is higher, though. It's 24% instead of the usual 18. So that does mean that it was slightly buffed in this game mode. Not, like, recent patch, but I'm just, like, reminding myself just to check. So if I do go Blackfire or Torch here, I can get another burn effect that does damage. You know, I should probably get more crit first, so I'll just go Rite of Ruin. I don't really like Rite of Ruin, but I probably should make it so I have a better chance of even critting. Plus, it also kind of feeds back into trying to stall to keep the Venom on them, because I get a stealth. Or not a stealth, a shield, I mean. I'm definitely going to die here. I might as well just blow everything and just hope that it's enough. I mean, they are just inside of it, so they might die. Like, the Cane is still taking a ton of damage. My team can also res me after. Rite of Ruin used to show how much shielding it gives your team, but doesn't show you anymore for some reason. I don't know why they changed that. That guy is just stuck on my true damage part, and this guy is also just gonna be dead. Nice. Good round. 200 damage on our vulnerability. Not looking the best for that, but you have to believe me, this will get crazy eventually. I can make it so my attacks deal even more damage. If I reroll this... Ability haste, but it makes it so I have more, less rerolls for the other round. I'll take the ability haste. I was thinking if there was any way that I could utilize the crit damage amplification of that augment on my Venom or not. That person dies. Just trying to stay far away from this guy. Again, a little bit of damage, but also my teammates are killing them super quickly. I feel like I see my damage going off, too. It doesn't feel that bad at all. I'm kind of dealing a ton. Although, maybe not 3,500 on my item, though. My goodness, that's a lot. We're eventually going to fight the other teams that also are, like, winning really hard. Like, this is a team that is doing very good this game. If I sell my boots, I could buy another item. That's a prismatic. Well, 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 if it isn't gamblers. I'm gonna take this for one reason only. Oh, wait, does this work on my Venom? I think it doesn't. Dude, that makes it so much worse, but oh well. It's okay. We can still probably generate enough cash to buy other prismatics, because I feel like finding Sword of the Divine still would be so goofy. Also, we can find other stuff that's, like, crit related, I'm sure, and utilize that as well. Like, even Hamstringer would make it somewhat interesting, where it's like EP with only Hamstringer. Because Hamstringer causes a crit effects to cause a damage over time effect. Ouch. Ooh, you just wasted your ability? I'll just die here. I mean, there's no way to really prevent that when Machi was able to pick me, so... Not much that I could really do. My Kiana is so absurdly strong. Also, I need to finish Rite of the Forge God. Because we did only build one anvil right now. I need to build 2 of them to make it so I finish it. We only got a little bit from our gamblers. The thing is if Kiana is like heavy burst, I bet she's eventually gonna struggle with really tanky comps, and I think that I can handle the tanky comps really well. That'll be my use, really. Unless she's just gonna one-shot them, but I don't think that she could very easily, right? I would like to imagine. If we reroll, it's gonna show the vulnerability level 2. If I choose this, I can just have immediate AP, but I never can change it. If I choose this, I can level up my other augments, and it's coming up next round, and I get 2 prismatic stat anvils, which is probably better than anything else. So let's just take that one instead, because then I can level up vulnerability and also recursion. Or it might put 2 points into recursion, I guess. We'll see, but nonetheless, there's a lot of level ups to be done. Like, there's a Volibear this round, and there's a Karma, and she has Exhaust. But will Kiana just one-tap them with her insane amount of items that she already has? Why are you going for me? I'm, like, not somebody that is threatening. Damn, I tried committing for the res. I thought that I could really do it for you too. But I just should have continued kiting, I guess. That, as you can see, I did 800 damage that round. It starts getting really ridiculous when I can actually keep it on them, but we also didn't have boots for that round because I sold them to get the gamblers in the future. Damage over time effects on with gamblers are so broken, so that's what I was going for, but I forgot that Twitch, for some reason, his Venom doesn't count because it counts for brand. Because, yeah, I don't know. For some reason, Twitch Venom doesn't count as an ability to trigger it. Let's do the Vayne one instead, I guess. The Garen is to get back 50 HP, so that's why there's so many people over there. Vayne's so boring, you're literally choosing something that just gives you HP. Why would anybody be over there? The choices were pretty bad. Okay, so we remove an augment, we remove Dust to Diamonds. We have a movement speed one, I like that. And then we will take the... tenacity one for when I do get hit by stuff. And then let's just rebuy our boots. Honestly, I think that Swifties might go a long ways. How much healing would I realistically get from Omnivamp if I did go for the other item, though? I wonder. We have 0 Omnivamp. We'll just trust that the shielding and, like, just kiting backwards will be enough. My ECD is so short, but I just don't have, like, any AP. But we do have 2 things maxed out, and we have a ridiculous amount of ability haste. Just need a couple items to make it so it actually really starts getting crazy. What? Why is this guy flashing for me so much? Dude, these guys just do not want to let up on me. My goodness. Not this guy is going for me too. Nice. Decent amount of damage. The Gamblers is honestly not paying out in the slightest, so it was a really wasted buy. Oh well, though. Oh, man, I could sell my boots again to buy another item, but it's probably not really worth it at this point. Vulnerability did about 1.2k that round. Oh, yeah, we have to buy another anvil as well. We can just do that, I guess. Rhyolize doesn't really matter. Don't really like Dusk and Dawn. Blackfire Torch is probably the one that I'll take. So now all of the stats of everything just increase, so look how much stats I have now. I have way more AP as well. I have more crit chance from this, more mana, crazy CDR, huge amount of movement speed as well. We just have to keep our distance and just chuck out these Ws on repeat at them, because that will make it the easiest for me to play. Because they just can't even walk near me at this point. If they ever get near me, I just run. Gamblers pays out a little bit again. We'll eventually probably sell this for another item, because it's not really necessary to have it anymore. That round, we also did a okay amount with our vulnerability. Of course, our E doesn't really... You know, I guess that it doesn't really matter that even though my Venom doesn't trigger the burning effects, my E cooldown is just so absurdly short that I can keep them on. That's really convenient. Fan the Hammer, Omnisoul, Slow Cooker. Otherwise, we just wait for another augment selection because I still have one augment slot. Because, like, I don't really have much HP to make Slow Cooker that crazy. So let's just take the recursion and just hope that the next augment selection is really good, I guess. I don't know if I should save up my money to just buy another prismatic or should just spend my money now on a legendary again. The Rite of the Forge God could also be replaced eventually because I made a bunch of items masterwork. And they'll stay this way. It just will, if I remove it, and I'll make the future ones do it. Holy moly, dude. That guy's just going for me straight up. We're just gonna consistently be using our E here and just, like, slowing him down on repeat because there's no way for him to ever catch us. I'm so frustrating to face to catch me after I throw down my W because the W slow is already... Oh, actually the W slow isn't even that good, but still, it doesn't even matter that it's not that crazy because of just how it is without... Oh, I did find Hamstringer. Fulmination as well. Let's just go Hamstringer, though. Hamstringer also applies a slow. But this is really nice because now my Twitch Venom, I believe, will trigger Hamstringer. It does not? I got scammed. It really doesn't work that way. That's kind of lame. That is super, super lame. I mean, it does kind of still, like, work, though. On critical strike, apply a bleed. Dude, I really thought that it would work on damage over time effects. I could always sell it. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get one shot. Dealing with Rise is kind of difficult. I'm trying to keep my distance from him because I was worried, but I guess that my teammate can just do it on her own. Wow, what a crazy fun combo to go versus. He just can fear me on repeat when I'm alone because Kiana died. I have True Shot Prodigy. That is crazy strong. Dual Wield doesn't really matter. Pandora's Box where I get all of my stuff into random ones. That could be okay. I have Infernal Conduit. Infernal Conduit does, like, help me reset my abilities even more. So I'll just take Infernal Conduit. So now what will happen is that as I'm applying the burn effects, it lowers the cooldown as I'm applying the burn, but the more, and this only works on my E, but my E is going to get reset so fast. Which should be pretty good. Also, will help out with CD as well. So yeah, I'm just, like, gonna kill this guy eventually if he doesn't go for me ever, and he's not, so... The damage is not ever gonna be stopping. So that did about 400 damage on this. Vulnerability finally did about 4,000. Display super far away, and that's all we have to do. Our hamstringer is worthless because we have learned. We have Diamond Tip Spear, which increases my damage by a lot. There's also a Talisman, which is kind of good, but I'll just take this one. If I sell my boots, I can also buy another item. I feel like... Do I have to go Avoid Staff? If I just go with Death Cap here, now I have a pretty ridiculous amount of AP. So my slowing effect is crazy, my E does pretty good damage, my true damage is going to be hitting really hard. Maybe the true damage will be enough, I guess. Dude, I wish that I was able to last a little bit. Dude, my true damage when it crits hits so hard. Why is it only sometimes doing... Oh, I only have a 60% chance. Man, I can get even stronger. Wukong died. Oh, Cho'Gath tried feasting but didn't work. Dude, what is this Poppy's HP though with that shield? What was that? 4,000 damage on vulnerability is just not enough. Oh, unless... Kiana's Hellfire Hatchet is doing so much. Dude, what are these shields from... Is that Courage of the Colossus, dude? Wow, the Taric ultimate is probably going to allow them to win. Because of the burn effect. That's crazy. Dude, winning versus triple shard holder is kind of difficult too, but this Kiana's just going absolutely nuts. Like, do I... Oh, yeah, I could just replace the Rite of the Forge God at this point. Magical Girl, Nesting Doll, Draw Your Sword. Darn, dude, I don't like any of these, really. Magical Girl is okay. It can be a bunch of AP, I guess. Please give me crit. Darn it. Because this could be the final round. My teammate might be able to just carry it. I'm also, like, decently strong, too. I think that the power of the last team comp was a little bit difficult for a champion like me to deal with. Because I just needed a little bit more power to make it happen. Wait, my Diamond Tip Spear has done no damage. Dude, I can't do it. I tried. Our Vex got one-shot immediately by Kog'Maw. That's what really made it difficult for us to win that. Should I just go for Jewel Gauntlet? Still, just hope that it finds it. Orbital Laser level 2. Okay. That's fine. Can't sell anything at this point to buy another item. Orbital Laser does 40%, which is a huge amount. Let's see who doesn't have Flash. Rise and the Kog'Maw. If they don't have flashes, I might be able to catch them, but it depends on if this guy finds me. That did hit him for a pretty significant amount. That person dies too. Big. Okay, we won. My orbital laser did 6,000 damage that round. Did more damage than vulnerability by quite a bit. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. My Kiana just kind of smurfed it, but I mean, I feel like my build wasn't that bad. Anyways, peace out. Bye.